Late at night, exhausted from the day, I reached out to my wife, hoping for a moment of closeness. Instead of warmth, I was met with coldness. She turned to me and said, "No intimacy. Handle it yourself." Her words cut deeper than I expected. I stayed quiet, swallowing the hurt, but inside, something shifted. The next morning, I followed my routine, getting ready for work. She remained in bed, scrolling through her phone, barely acknowledging my presence. It felt as if I had become invisible. That image haunted me all day, fueling a storm of emotions. I thought of everything I had given to this marriage. Long hours at work, sacrificing my own interests, always putting her first. In return, I received distance, complaints, and now outright rejection. The intimacy that should have connected us had turned into a weapon used to belittle me. By the time I returned home, I had made a decision. I would no longer allow her to treat me as if I existed only to serve her. When she asked for money to cover her shopping, I remained silent, then calmly said, "No money. Earn it yourself." She stared at me in disbelief, then anger, accusing me of being selfish and unloving. I didn't argue. I simply reminded her of her own words from the night before. "You told me to handle intimacy myself. Today, I'm telling you, handle life yourself." Her anger grew, but beneath it, I saw surprise. She had grown so used to my compliance that my sudden refusal unsettled her. For the first time, she realized I wouldn't bend to her moods or her silence. The evening passed in tense quiet. She tested me with hints about bills and shopping, but I stood firm, explaining that respect must go both ways. If she could deny me care and closeness, why should I continue giving unconditionally? The days that followed were filled with tension. She cooked less, spoke little, and gave icy looks, yet I felt calm. I had drawn a line, and I wasn't crossing it. Eventually, she broke down, tears in her eyes, admitting she had taken me for granted. She confessed her cruelty and the pain she had caused without realizing it. I listened, torn between love and anger, and explained that marriage isn't about using each other for convenience. Intimacy, respect, care, and support must be shared. She nodded, struggling with her pride, but over the next days, she tried to make amends, cooking my favorite meals, spending time with me, speaking more gently. Still, I wondered if her change was genuine or motivated by comfort. I watched carefully, knowing that a marriage can only endure when both partners value each other equally. When she told me to handle it myself, something within our bond had fractured. My response wasn't revenge. It was a mirror, showing her the reality she had created. Whether we would heal or drift apart depended on her understanding that love and respect cannot be one-sided. I refused to return to being a silent provider. If she wanted me as a husband, she needed to treat me as one, not as a wallet without a heart. In the end, my words weren't meant to hurt her, but to make her see what I had been feeling for so long. A marriage cannot survive when one partner gives love, care, and resources while the other only takes. Her coldness and rejection had been quietly destroying us. After days of reflection and silence, we finally spoke openly. She admitted her mistakes, I admitted mine, and together, we resolved to rebuild our marriage on mutual respect, care, and balance. It wasn't about punishment. It was about realizing that without shared effort, even love can fade.